functionality of my extra credit network. The idea behind this application is pretty simple. We're just going to have a movie database that users can view, edit, and add to. And so all of the code that you see on screen here is followed pretty much exactly from the .NET tutorial provided. As you can see, this seed data file will seed the initial database and add in a couple of movies for us to get started with. These should be When Harry Met Sally, Ghostbusters 1 and 2, and Rio Bravo. So if we go ahead and run this project, we can see that it sort of gets started, opens up the local host server, and we can go up to the movie application. And indeed, we see all of the movies that we initially seeded the database with, along with some information about them. And if we wanted to, we could go ahead and check the details for each movie. And we could filter existing movies either by genre, as you can see here, or by movie titles. So if I type in Ghostbusters here, I can actually just type in Ghost, and we should have both Ghostbusters 1 and 2 come up, as both of them can filter on that title. If we filter on just 2, just Ghostbusters 2 will come up, so on and so forth. Now, in addition to viewing existing movies, we can also edit them. For example, if we say, upon the release of Ghostbusters 2, the price of Ghostbusters 1 goes down to, let's say, $5.99, we can go ahead and save that, and indeed the price of Ghostbusters has changed to $5.99. In addition, we can also add more movies. For example, if we want to add, let's start with adding an invalid movie to demonstrate functionality of the data validation. So if we just type in invalid movie, let's say this movie is rated R, it was released today, and it is a comedy movie. And then for the price, this is where we put in some invalid information. If we just put in test here, of course, test is not a valid price. And if we go to create it, indeed, we see that the field price must be a number. So that should demonstrate some of the input validation here. So what if we typed in a different movie? Let's say Chucky is a movie that should be rated R. Its genre is horror. And let's say it is $5.99 to watch. We can go ahead and create it, and indeed we see Chucky has been created with today's release date, the horror genre, a price of $5.99, and the rating of R. Now, let's say that it's been a while, we want to remove, let's say, Ghostbusters from the database. We can also demonstrate functionality of the delete, and all we simply need to do is press that delete button, and we see that Ghostbusters has been removed from the database. So that should be pretty much all of the functionality of this application. Hope this helped.